Welcome, everybody. I'd like to introduce you to a game I wrote, I guess about a year ago, maybe two. It works great. I'm always improving it. It's Texas Hold'em. It's poker, basically, that you just play the computer. It knows how to bluff. It knows when to fold. It's a game I wrote using JavaScript. It's fun. And I just did it for a challenge. And as you can see, I'm about to show you this, along with all my other games, have a very low rating when it comes to Google Analytics. I don't have the greatest of marketing experience. I'm a programmer. I've worked with advertising and marketing teams, but SEO is not my strong point. As you can see, I get very little traction. We can walk through a little bit more of details about this low report. It does get engagement, and some people stay for, up to 30 minutes. It's all over the world. As you can see here, I got so many different countries listed, and people are translating it into their language. As you can see up there on the top right, Texas Hold'em is the most popular of my games, and this is just going back to December 7th. But as you can see, it's a low rating. It's not popular. I want to get it out there because it was one of those things where I thought that this was something people could use and they would play, and it would be a good marketing tool for, my other work. People would be familiar with me. And so therefore, as you can see here, we'll go to the cities, and these are the top users this month. So I got somebody is playing up to 7 minutes and 22 seconds. Anyway, let's go back and let's talk about ChatGPT. It can help me. I want to know what it thinks my best search engine optimization keywords could be for my game, Texas Hold'em. And I gave it a link to my game. And here we go. It's starting me off in a lot of directions that I didn't even think of. A lot of times I'm just kind of at a loss for words. Being that this isn't a business that's in a city or something, I can't write the city. It's just a game. So I got to start somewhere, and this is my suggestion to anybody who's kind of stuck with, where do I go? And as you can see here, these are all pretty good. I think that everybody could agree that you got to start somewhere, and why not here? So I'm going to go ahead and do a pull request from my JavaScript game. This is all hosted on GitHub. And it's hosted for free because it's static HTML and JavaScript. It's not even using React. So let's just kind of see what we want to do. Do you want to update the alt tags and kind of use these words that it's giving you? Alt tags kind of like alternative text. So for people who are, can't see, or especially for bots that are going around looking for details about the site, if you have an alt tag, it's going to be helpful on a lot of your tags, and it kind of describes what's going on. Title tags do the same thing. I think it's helpful for search engine optimization to go around and be descriptive, and not just in your tags, but clearly in your keyword metadata in the heading. As you can see, I'm just going to fire off everything it's telling me to into the keyword meta tag. I've done some research, and I don't think that they really use the description anymore. I think there was when I was in college maybe, but definitely the keywords are useful. And don't forget, like I said, you need to go ahead and sprinkle these throughout the site. Not the site and per se, if you were going to be using React and it's going to be replacing all your DOM elements over and over again, that really won't help you as much. But as you can see here, this stuff is laid out static. So this is the ideal place that the bots will be hunting down, something that's always going to be there. Let me go ahead and add this to my GitHub. And granted, this is open for anybody to go check out if they want to learn how I wrote poker, or how I wrote Texas Hold'em. I'm just verifying it's working up in there. And for GitHub, there's the address. Looks like we're good. Anyway, so now that we're also in there, let's also add GitHub has keywords search as well, because this is something I'm sharing for open source. I'm going to use those same phrases and key search words in the GitHub area. Just as helpful, because I would want to get more people involved, and maybe I can get some more insight and a better game, because I don't think that I'm ever finished with any software. Everything's kind of on an ongoing project. I'm also trying to promote this game on YouTube. So once again, thanks ChatGPT. I shall be endorsing your references with my keyword searches, and they call them tags here. And this is something that YouTube has offered up for the same concept, similar to the metadata in your heading of HTML. So it allows you 500 characters, kind of limited, but do your best. And it also recommends, sometimes people spell things wrong. So if you want to spell things that are kind of off, like say like a key is one next to a key that a lot of people usually hit the wrong one, maybe that's a helpful hint on how to be unique on your SEO. I also did this for my blackjack game. As you can see, they're all tied together. On the bottom left, you can play all these games for free. And I wanted to go ahead and ask ChatGPT again what it thinks about best keywords for my blackjack game. And I'm not going to drag you through the whole concept of what we're up to. I'm just kind of demonstrating how useful this is for anybody who's looking for a reason or why or what can I do. This is something I came up with that is helpful. Yeah, these are all fine. Some of them are better than others. And some of them you want to be more descriptive, obviously, just like any other ChatGPT search. I did this to my trivia game. This one I actually have where you build your own trivia as well. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of upgrades, so it looks a lot different than it did when I first wrote it. Obviously, I did this to my bingo game. Why wouldn't I? And as you can see here, the bingo game has much improved since I wrote it as well. So anybody interested in playing bingo, I also have a craps game, and obviously here's 5-card draw, where I upgraded the SEO on this as well. So if anybody's interested, take this idea and run with it. Thanks for listening.